Oh, hello there. I just glanced over and realized a couple people came in. So, hi. First of all, I hope you are doing well. If you're in my neck of the woods, which is New England, we're dealing with some snow. Other places are dealing with it too. That just happens to be where I am and dealing with snow. It's so far it's not too bad. I just looked on my like Ring camera and just looked outside because I'm down in my basement. And if you can hear it, yeah, I still have a cold a little bit. But I'm also putting some background music on. Tell me if it's distracting. Tell me if you like it or not. Hang on, it's very low. Can you hear it? I don't know. What about this? Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying a few different ones. I just feel like there needs to be something a little bit more. Oh, I don't know. This sounds like it might put us to sleep. Let's see. Oh, there's a comment in there. Hang on, I'm trying to find some music here. Daydreaming? Let's see what that one sounds like. Huh. That's very mellow. I think we're gonna stick with the rock music here. Okay, so let's see. Anyhow, you tell me. Oh, it's not bad at all for you guys. Yeah, it's not bad for us either. It's fine. Um, the only thing that's a bummer is we were supposed to have our first women's Bible group study of this session. Like we do a different topic each time, and our first one was supposed to be this morning, but we canceled to err on the side of caution. So that was kind of a bummer, but that's all right. I never mind being home. It's my happy place. It's where I prefer to be, literally all the time. So no. So all right, so you guys have to bear with me a little bit as I as I yeah, the daydreaming one, yeah, it makes the same. I want to take a nap too. So I nearly never go live. I almost never do these, and I don't really know why. I don't have a very good reason for it. Mainly because it's just kind of weird sitting here kind of sort of talking to myself. And I don't mean to disagree. I'm sorry, my phone's gone off and I'm trying to like turn the volume down here because I was unprepared. So anyhow, yeah, doing the live things is cool and it's awesome and I get to actually like talk with you guys, but it's that weird thing, where I am just running my mouth the whole time and you just get to type in things, which is in some ways good because sometimes you get some. I really did think I hit the notification, the silence on here. Hang on, let's try this again. Yeah, so sometimes it's a little, it gets a little wonky in here as far as comments that people comments that people leave. Not so much on this because, like I said, I haven't done this one a lot of times this way. But when I used to go live more often on TikTok, and it's very hard to filter anything out and to like get the nasty, creepy, icky people to go away. And you can get like moderators in there with you, which is helpful. And they kind of just like get rid of people that are not playing nice. Um, because I have to admit, I'm not one for debates and all that kind of stuff. Like, why? Like, what is the point? Unless there's a good chance that we're either going to change each other's minds or reasonably see each other's perspectives. and agree to disagree, that's fine. But usually those things are like people that are just they just want to hear themselves talk, like they just want to be right and not have a conversation. So I'm more of a, let's have a conversation and not a let's debate. But you're from a generation that requires face-to-face contact. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, it really is. And I have to admit, Jim, I'm part of that generation too. And I think I'm kind of an oddball in that I love the social media stuff. I mean, it's a love hate. It really is. It's a love hate relationship. I hate, like everybody else does, I hate all the negative, nasty things about it, and how we have really lost the art of face to face communication and just those respectful dialogues. People get really, really brave behind their keyboards, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, but for me, the flip side of it is I'm not, it's not that I tend to want to say that I'm antisocial, and that's just a defensive like mechanism thing. I really don't I'm socially awkward, okay? That's all it is. I just have a little social awkwardness. So I really kind of like I like this. What can I say? I'm trying to give it some long-winded explanation, and there isn't one. I just simply like it. My mom gets super mad. She's probably gonna jump on here at some point. She's usually pretty quick on the ball if she knows I'm live. I didn't tell her I was going live. I didn't tell anybody I was going live. I just did it like I usually do most things. But yeah, she gets really, really annoyed with me because I am a texter rather than a phone call person. And it drives her nuts because she says the same thing. She's like, I want to hear your voice, I want to hear the inflection. And I'm actually terrible on the phone, because of the face-to-face thing. Like, I need to see somebody's um their facial reactions. Like, I need to see your expression, I need to see that you're actually listening and show that I'm listening, like all of those things. And I really struggle on the phone for some strange reason. It's just one of my many, many, many quirks and oddities. Yeah. You do. Yeah, and unless you're a person who, like, has a great mastery of, like, emojis and stuff like that, it really can be a problem. Like, there's a lot of times where, as I'm sure you'll have, like, a text conversation with somebody, and, it sounds like they're being, either sarcastic or mad or just simply not joking around because they don't use any emojis. They're just like, "Yeah, I think that's pretty dumb what you said." But if you put a laughing emoji after it, then the person's like, "Oh, they're just teasing me and it's funny." But without that little emoji, it's like, rude, right? So yeah, you do if you're gonna text, you have to have that whole thing. Oh my gosh, I never leave voice messages, and I get, like, really, really mad when people do, because that means I have to check my voicemail. I hate that. Yeah, I do a lot of what? I do a lot of like, do you mean speech to text, or do you mean, like, leaving, like, voice memos? Um That's for Carrie Lynn. Do you do the? Because I'm getting those more often now. Like, all of a sudden people discovered, it seems like, or more people discovered the whole voice message thing, within the text. Am I making any sense? I think I am. You know what I mean. But yeah, I have to start doing that. I haven't done that because that doesn't make sense. But then I know people who prefer talking, rather than texting, will get mad at me for that. They'll be like, "Seriously? You'll, like, actually speak into your phone to send a message, but you won't speak into the phone directly?" I told you I got a lot of quirks, man. Voice to text. Okay, yeah. Oh, the voice. All right, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure which one you meant. Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just went through this whole thing, I think for about a year. I could not access my voicemail, and everybody thought I was lying, that I couldn't, that I was just making it up so that I had an excuse to not respond to their voicemails or whatever. And I'm trying to tell people, like, I literally lost it. Like, I lost all access to my voicemail, which I was actually upset about, because I have like a whole some saved ones that I wanted to keep. And we were just in Florida over the holiday, and my ex-husband used to work for one of the cellular companies, and he's like, just give me your phone, just let me see it. So he went through and figured it out. I don't even know what he did. I don't even care what he did. But he figured it out, got my voicemail back. He said it was because it was full. So I don't know why I wouldn't be able to get to my voicemail. Even if it's full, you should be able to get to it in order to delete it, right? But whatever, I don't care. Doesn't even matter. He fixed it. I'm happy. It's all good. And now I have voicemail that I can continue to completely ignore and not answer. But I am deleting them when they come in. Honestly, though, everybody who knows me in real life, as we as we like to say when we're not, doing all this social media stuff, they they all know that, like, I hate voicemail. They know that, or they expect that I'm not gonna check it, so they don't even bother anymore. That nobody I don't think anybody actually bothers anymore. Once in a blue moon, my husband will leave a message just to mess with me, but other than that, nah. Voice and text, okay. If you don't have an accent, oh, that's funny. So I have decreased. I still swear, probably, like, in the grand, like, if there was a like a one of the what this thing's called, scale? Yeah, like a scale of how much I swear. Like, I used to be like, here's all the time and here's never. So I used to be like, probably like right around here, like pretty close to all the time. And now I'm like right around here. I haven't gotten to the never part. I don't think that's going to happen in this lifetime. I mean, I'm 52 and I've been swearing for a lot of that time. And I always honestly, I liked swearing. I like swearing. I love swearing. But now that I'm doing my whole Christian walk, I'm trying to be better. And it's a struggle. But point being, the whole point of saying that is because my autocorrect always, if I actually, don't ask me why I would be writing the word duck anyhow. Um, but if I write the word duck, if I actually type the word shut or shot or anything that's fairly close to possibly being a swear, my autocorrect always turns it into the swear. That's how much I have sworn in my life. It's really hard. And it's even harder when you like the like the quote unquote worst ones. How are we dealing with this music? Are we good with it? Like, is it loud? Is it quiet? Like, I'm easily distracted, as if you couldn't tell. So just tell me if it's annoying, because we can either switch it or shut it off or turn it down. Your degree in English with a writing minor. The F word is my favorite. It's a great word. It really is. Oh man, you aren't even kidding. I'm so glad. Hi there. How are you? You can't hear the music. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'm the only one that can hear the music. Okay, can we experiment for a second here? Maybe I just have it turned down so low. All right. Let me find it. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm gonna turn up a little bit. Oh, we have to put on a loop. Hold on. Loop. It's probably gonna be too loud for me though, right? Okay, so you tell me, you hear the music, it's distracting. Okay, okay. All right, let me go back to it. All right. What if I don't know why I really don't know why I'm so determined to have music in the background. That's weird. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, let me turn it down really low. It's down super low. I can't even hear it now. Thank you, Carrie Lynn, for letting me know though, because that's helpful. You usually hear voices. I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on what they're saying. All depends on what those voices are saying. Um, I just realized that I've hardly spoken at all today, and I really can't stand the sound of my voice right now. I didn't know that my cold was still sounding so noticeable. Honestly, though, it actually I should make a whole bunch more of the Kamala videos in this, with this cold, because I think it actually sounds more like her voice. Do you think? What do you think? Should I, like, make, like, a bank of Kamala videos with this sounding voice? I think it does sound more like her, right? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm not even sure. Do you I know, there's certainly a nice handful of people who do not think I'm funny at all. They get very annoyed with me, which is fine. I find them I generally stay away. It's really hard. So I was going to say I generally stay away from the comment section, but then I have such wonderful, amazing people like you guys and the people who follow my content and stuff like that, who leave comments and nice comments and encouraging and positive things. And I don't want to ignore those. I want to acknowledge as many as I can and have those interactions. So it's like a funny balance of like trying to like skim and read things and ignore things, but then read other things. So it's tricky, but it's okay. That cackle, man, the worst thing about that cackle is that I think it actually has truly seeped into my own, like my actual laugh, which is, entirely alarming and disturbing and frightening. And like when I hear myself laugh regular now, I'm like, is that her laugh or is that my laugh? It's scary. Don't try not to laugh because you're gonna critique my laugh. Yeah, I know. God help me. You're right. You aren't even kidding. Yeah, the cackle has been like the easiest part, except for the past like I don't know, couple weeks because of this cold. It was sitting in my chest. So every time that even still a little bit when I try to do it, I actually start coughing and I have to like stop and try again. So, the struggles of being a impersonator, I don't know, impressionist? Yeah, that's maybe more like it. I have to what I have to do? So what I should be doing right now instead of doing a live video, what I should be doing right now is I should be practicing other impressions because we're going to have a whole new set of leadership um pretty soon. That's me like trying to manifest you know and that means but, point being, she's gonna be gone, and, she's gonna be old news, and nobody's gonna care. All this work that I put into the Kamala Harris impressions is just gonna be gone, only to be pulled out once in a blue moon. I don't know, unless her next gig has something to do with being in the media where she's a regular contributor to some I don't know, some show or something, and then, maybe we can still pull some use out of her. But yeah, so if you have suggestions of who you think I should work on for impressions, I would love that. That would be really helpful. It's so nice of me to ask you to do my job for me, right? Hang on, I missed some comments here. I'm just gonna scroll back a little bit. Old adage about um uh that's so true, Carolyn. That's so true. Yeah, and it does. I think like I think my track record these days for letting something like a negative comment or whatever bother me is probably about 3 seconds, which is 3 seconds too long, but it usually gets me for about 3 seconds, and I want to respond, and I want to do some kind of comeback, and so I satisfy that urge every once in a while by making like making a video. You've probably or maybe seen them. Sometimes I'll do like a response video to like a collection of of troll comments or whatever. But generally, no, I'm getting so much better at just ignoring it and laughing it off. Yeah, I know. The Kamala, whichever, however you prefer, um, that one comes strangely easy. So I guess I would have to find somebody with like a almost similar kind of voice. I know that's kind of cheating a little bit, right? Like I should try. There's a few that I would love to do. Oh, you know who I did? Who I was kind of proud of myself. I thought I did a decent job of it. I mean, it needs work, obviously, of course. But I actually think I did a pretty decent Jennifer Aniston. I was kind of proud of that one. I don't know if you guys saw it. I wouldn't even know how to tell you to find the videos. I make so many gosh darn videos. See, there's that non-swearing. That I don't even know where that video is, but I did a Jen Aniston. I was like, you know what? That has potential. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, exactly. I agree, guys. Yeah, I won't be sad to see her go. You know, I mean, I'll be sad to lose that as part of my repertoire, but you know, that's good. A challenge is good. Getting challenged to do more different things. Like there's some people who don't even know that I do other stuff. I think they think Nikki Haley's probably a good one to do. Yeah, she could be a good one. Let's see what her longevity is here. Yeah, I'm curious. Do we all see that Vivek, is that how you actually pronounce it? I think I've been saying Vivek, which I don't think is right. I think it's Vivek. He dropped out. He's done. I guess the proper term is he suspended his campaign, which is a little bit of a surprise. I was a little bit surprised. I thought he was going to be a little bit more tenacious about it. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it was the right call. I mean, let's face it, you know, nobody is even coming close. The closest and please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think one of the polls I just saw was putting DeSantis at like, I don't know, 27% or something. And you know, Trump was somewhere like around 51%, you know, so the numbers are, I should say, you know, completely against everyone but Trump. You know, I don't know with some of these platforms, it, like they might just cut my feed here for even talking about them. So we'll find out, I guess. It's happened to me on TikTok. It happened. Let's see. Oh, somebody's calling me right now. Trump should still put him in his cabinet. Yeah. Oh, that's my mom calling right now. My mom's calling right now. You guys mind if I answer? I'm going to answer. Hello. My mom is so bored. I'm actually doing a live stream video right now. So uh sh- people are saying hi to you. People are saying hi to you, just so you know. She says hi. She's going to go look for my feed right now. So mom's going to be on here in a minute. She says I'm the best. Okay. All right. That's okay. Just jump in the live. Why not? Bye. Yeah, go on Facebook. It's on Facebook. Okay. Bye. Mom was a little bit mortified that I just answered the phone during a live stream. This is a very casual live stream. This is, what did I call it? I think I just called it like our let's chat, didn't I? I think that's like, if it's even titled, our afternoon chat. It's just an afternoon chat that includes phone calls. I probably should have put it on speakerphone for you guys, and you could have heard how embarrassed she was. Well, hello again. See, my mom is here. Hi, mom. Everybody say hi to my mom. So yeah, my mom is I'm going to give her top fan status. She is the top fan for sure, without a doubt. Chocolate in chat. Oh, I love that. Here's another regret that I have, that I did not this coffee should be a lot warmer than what it is being in this cup, and yet it's not. So another regret. But see, you know what happens is I decide on a whim to do these things. I have no plan. I have no goals, no order set to anything. We just jump on here and whatever's. And so right now, so I don't know if you know this. I don't even know if you would have any reason to know this. But right now we're streaming live on on 3 platforms, which I think is fascinating. I'm always amazed by um, technology. So we are streaming live on Facebook, on what's that one? Oh, LinkedIn. I don't really know why I picked LinkedIn. No, somebody else is calling. Oh, it's my husband calling now. Hi, honey. Oh, just doing a live stream video right now that you're in on at the moment. Well, you're not on speakerphone, so you're safe.
The purpose of not stopping while I call is for what?
Well, because we're literally right in the middle of it. So yeah.
Sweet.
Me and the live stream audience. So yeah, there's an audience. Yeah. So I mean, it's not a huge audience, but it's an audience. So can I call you back in let's see, 10 minutes, or is it anything urgent? Oh, okie dokie. All right, bye. Oh, I don't think he is quite as amused as I am right now. Oh, Wasserman Schultz. Oh, gosh, yeah, she is still around. That's right. She's kind of horrendous. Let's see. A blanket howdy to I know my whole family. Everyone is calling today. Now, one of my daughters is probably I already FaceTimed with my younger daughter. And my older daughter, I think she just went into work, so I don't think she's gonna call. But you never know. Yeah, everybody just say hello to my whole family. Oh, let's see. It kind of reminds me of when they asked Hunter why he answered his phone from his dad during a meeting. Yeah, apples and oranges, man. Apples and oranges. Aw, thank you, mommy. I am well loved. I am a very lucky little ducky. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. So what else? What can we talk about? So we were talking about, for anybody who just came in, we were just talking about what the next impression should be, like Franks and beans. Yeah, Franks and beans. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with what I should do next because as we are all hoping and praying and wishing for is that, Kamala Harris will be out of the picture before we know it. Before we know it, she will be just not even a conversation anymore, except for like maybe a random once in a while. Remember that vice president we had? Whew, that was crazy. How was that even real? Like that's going to be it. That's what I'm hoping for, at least, right? Taylor Swift. I could be. That's a tough one because like I got a lot of years on that girl, and I think it's noticeable. Maybe if I'm like way back, but then again, I don't look like Kamala Harris either. So yeah, I have to get that part out of my head that you don't have to actually look just like them. I could try that one. Yeah. Is it rude that I write things down while we're talking? Hopefully not, because, well, maybe I can't because I throw my pens all around like a crazy woman. I did have a pen on here. All right, so I'm just going to go back to this after because I probably will forget. Oh, I have pens. Hang on. I've got a pen. I got one. Okay, I'm writing it down. So we have a request for Taylor Swift. I'll see if I can do Taylor Swift. Let's see. All right. Who else? There was somebody else. Oh, Wasserman. And there was somebody else too. I was trying a Marjorie Taylor Greene for a hot minute. Who else? There was somebody else I thought. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm just making that up. AOC, yeah, AOC doesn't seem to be going anywhere. AOC is relatively easy. I've done a few of her, but again, I mean, I got to work on it, of course, because I haven't just given it any attention. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I ended your boredom. And Mom, and everybody listening, my mom always, if I remember correctly, which I'm fairly sure that I do, anytime we were kids, if we said that we were bored, we weren't allowed to be bored. I was reading at the same time. Sorry. We weren't allowed to be bored. Boredom was not an option. If you're bored, she would give us something to do. And yes, I use that on my own kids as well. So I don't really know what you were doing being bored. There's always something to do, Mom. Right? Right. Marsha Blackburn. I'll write it down. Marsha. You guys are good. You guys come up with good ones. Yeah, maybe I should just do like a whole catalog of different ones. Drew Barrymore. Yeah, she's a fun one. Drew. She does that little crooked mouth talk, and she's very handsy with everyone. Yeah, she's a fun one to do. I haven't seen, you know what? I got to go look it up. I haven't seen this Kamala dance. Was this recent? I haven't even seen it yet. So I used to, up until about I don't know, like a month or so, 2 months now. No, I don't know how long. Oh, she would be fun. Oh my God. I think I would really hate myself doing Joy Behar. Is that how you pronounce her last name? Behar. Yeah. All right. There's 2 votes for her. All right. I will work on it. No promises. I think I have to get a wig for her, though. I think it'd be funny to have the wig, right? I think I need the wig. Maybe. We'll see. But anyhow, actually, I forgot what I was saying, so forget it. I don't even know. It was in one of my comments. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to go look for it, Mom. There is so much material there. Oh my God, you aren't kidding. Oh, there's never, that's, that's kind of always the funny thing to me. Like all the material basically writes itself. I mean, I really should give them like credits, right? Performance credits or something. Nancy Pelosi. I could draw on the eyebrows, draw them like really, really high, right? I'll put her on here. Yeah. She does like all the slurring and the crazy. She's got another one with crazy eyes. What is it with them and their crazy eyes? Like AOC's got crazy eyes. Pelosi has crazy eyes. Kamala has crazy everything. Oh, you guys are so. Oh, my singing videos. Oh, I know which ones you mean, Mom. Yeah, like it's not really me singing. Which I know that you know that, Mom, but I'm just explaining to them. Like the lip syncing ones. So the thing is that the platforms are very similar in certain ways, but like TikTok is really heavy in like the lip sync videos where you're obviously mouthing along to either a song or a movie scene or whatever. That's like really, really popular over there. But I've noticed that I don't think it quite, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you would please. It doesn't translate well over on the other platforms because people watch it like, why are you doing this? That's somebody else's voice. What's wrong with you? Why are you using somebody else's voice? And they get mad. This was over more so on like Instagram. I'm like, no, that's the whole point. Like it's what we do. It's what we do over on TikTok. Apparently not over here on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever. But I love doing those ones. Those are a blast. I really get a kick out of them. So yeah, maybe I'll just do them for the fun of it, right? They're stupid. Oh, the people that thank you, Mom. Yes, they are. They're just big dum-dums. They're big dummy heads. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I will have to drink for doing the Pelosi ones, my big giant martini glass, right? Yeah, I've used my martini glass in different ones for her. Let's see. I've done little bits of AOC. I've done little bits of Pelosi, very little. I think I did one Marjorie Taylor Greene. and I've done a couple few Jill Bidens, and they're okay. I mean, they're passable, but they're just not, they're not special. They're just not special enough. Yeah, this coffee is just not cutting it. So let's see, what time is it? It's 2:36. So I've got about let's hang out for like another 10 minutes if you guys feel like it. 10 minutes, and then I got to call my husband back because he probably wanted to tell me something of, mild importance. Or not. He probably would have just said, yeah, I need you to stop live streaming for now. But yeah. Howie Astria, Dr. Jill Biden. Yes. Yep. I've done a few of her. She's fun to do, actually. She's fairly, yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a big honey. Yeah, she's actually fun to do. Just because she just has that like wispy voice, and she just seems like she really, she doesn't care about anything, but she also kind of does. So, yeah, she's kind of crazy. He needs your help with a closet. Oh, my husband this morning, that sweet, wonderful, awesome man, it was only like 5 minutes, to his credit. It was only like 5 minutes, but he's spending about 5 minutes just wandering around aimlessly between the kitchen and the living room. And he says, and I'm watching him. He's just walking back and forth, looking a little lost. So I finally said, "What are you looking for? What do you need?" He said, "He says, have you seen my lunch bag? Have you seen it? I can't find it anywhere." Now he had also, in the same breath, he had piled a few items, like a couple of jackets and like a duffel bag, on the table, and I saw that. So I said to him, and I couldn't see the bag, but I just suspected. I said, "Well, have you tried lifting up anything to see if maybe the lunch bag is underneath something?" Because sometimes things get put underneath other things, and even though you can't see them, they're actually there. And first off, he did not appreciate my sarcasm. He did not appreciate it. But guess what? I know you've already guessed it. The bag was right underneath the jacket. So yeah. And I just have to say, I love being right. It's my favorite. I love being right. So yeah, so I'm really glad I was right and kind of showed him up a little bit, which now I feel a little guilty for, because he doesn't do things like that. He's not rude like me. He's the nice one. In case you don't know, my husband is the nice one. And I feel like the nice thing for you guys to do right here is to pretend to be surprised when I say this, but my husband is the nice one. I might be the slightly meaner one. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I don't even know if mean is the right word. I just, maybe have a healthier dose of sarcasm, I guess. Daily challenge here in your house. Yeah. Yeah. So you feel my pain. You do. You understand. Yeah. I mean, it just feels like such a, such a joke, such a cliched joke, right? That the husband can't find anything and the wife is like, have you looked behind anything? It's real life. It's a cliche because it's true, right? Like, this is real life. You guys do this and we love you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad. I think it's funny, but yes, I love that. Asked you to be quiet using the phone. Oh, yeah, they're fun. They're definitely fun. Yeah, my poor husband, we abuse him daily in this house. Like, we are constantly, he's always the butt of our jokes. He's the other day, so for Christmas, we got our daughter a kickboxing bag, a big thing. It was in a really big, tall box. So we took it out of the box. We went to check in, make sure everything about it was fine and everything. And it was, by the way, not that matters it's not relevant to the story. But anyhow, the box is like a perfect person size and shape. It was like a rounded box. It was like, and the way it was split open, it was just, obviously I was going to go inside and hide in it and jump out of it. Obviously, it's a given, I think. I feel like, at least in our house, it's a given to do something like that. So we did that. My daughter and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. My husband, not quite as much. Although I will say, I'm married to married to a law enforcement officer, so I did have the sense to not scare him close up. I did not wait until he was like right in front of me because I know what the instinctive response would have been. So I made sure he was a good distance away before I jumped out and thereby probably saved myself from accidental injury. Would have been a great story though. Yeah. Then that night, that was like in the morning, and then that night we were out to dinner, just my husband and I, and at one point he looks up at me. Yeah, he's eating his food and he just looks up and he goes, "Did you really jump out of a box at me today?" So yeah, I mean, all I could say is he's never bored. The man is never bored at home. Boredom is not allowed. Yes, I am alive to tell that tale. He actually we discussed that whole thing. He's like, have you thought about all the things that could have happened? I'm like, listen, this is an amateur hour. I'm not amateur. I know exactly what could have happened if I had done that with you close up. And obviously I knew that he was not carrying. I think everybody knows what I mean when I say that. Yes. So I'm much smarter than this blonde hair would lead you to believe. Hey, speaking of, we went blonder. Do we like? I like. I know my mom likes. My mom always prefers the blonde. So I don't even know if you noticed. Maybe you didn't even notice. And you're like, what the hell are you talking about, Elsa? What? Up until, I don't know, a few days ago, my hair was more of a winter blonde. It was a darker blonde. And we're going lighter. We're going lighter and lighter. Thank you. Are you ever going to meet the family? So, I mean, you know what? Anything is possible. It's certainly possible. I always have this mindset of is that nobody else in my family asked to be a part of this. So I can't put them on without, their permission. I think my mom maybe would, right, Mom? You're kind of sort of interested. Right? Maybe I can get mom in on the podcast or something. We can chat and she can, actually I'm nervous about that. She may spill some secrets that I don't want you to know. Wait a minute, I'm in control of it. I can just delete it or something. We won't live stream that. Let's put it that way. I that would have to be pre-recorded. Okay. All right. You guys see it. My mom said yes. She said yes. She will come on the podcast and discuss me. That's scary. I think I just started to sweat a little bit. Wait, I'm a woman. I don't sweat. I perspire. No, I don't do that. I expel glitter. I don't know. What's the stupid thing that people say when they say things like that? I don't know. I don't even know. Mom knows best. She does. Mom knows it all. Mom knows all of the things. She'll one of the things, glow. We glow. I like that. Thank you, Shauna. Yes, we glow. One of the things I'm sure my mom will have no problem telling you is that this me doing this, all of these internet social media things, this would be about the absolute 100% last thing that anyone who knows me in real life would ever imagine me doing. They all from the get-go have been in shock. I think everybody's used to it now. Nobody's shocked anymore. I think it's more of a can't believe you're doing this. Wow. Okay, you. But yes, this is for anyone who knows me IRL in real life. This is very unexpected to say the least. Oh, well, it's your job to say that, Mom. Mom said, and so awesome. All I can tell you guys is I love doing it. You got to jump. Okay, Shauna, go help him with that. Oh, with the compressor. He's not in the closet. He's done with the closet now. You're on to the next thing. Thank you for hanging out, Shauna. I appreciate it. I'll be hopping off in a few minutes too. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, honey. Yeah. All I can tell you guys is that I love doing what I get to do, which is create comedic content, commentary content, all the stuff and things. I love it. And I have no idea where it's going to go, but wherever it goes, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. So hopefully you guys are too. We'll see what's next on the horizon for all of the stuff and things. But for now, the next thing on my horizon is calling back my husband, who is probably waiting impatiently for me to do so. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon, and I'll try and make a more regular thing of it. Maybe after in the comments sections, you tell me what you think the best time of day for y'all to do this at. Okay, so that's your assignment. Let me know when you'd like to see these lives go on, and we can hang out for a little bit and just talk about stuff and things. All right, guys. Mom, I'll talk to you later. I'll call you after I call the husband. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Take it easy.